Well, hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Man, it's getting cold. It's like 20 degrees. Winter's coming. I got a few of the Christmas lights put up today. As you can see, the bins behind me are getting well, there's less of them. I got them down here going through lights and wires and everything and getting stuff up. Got a couple big trees done. I got a house done. I got a lot of stuff done. But you guys don't want to hear about that because you'd rather hear about my favorite new tool that you got to have. I mean, if you're looking for a Christmas gift for yourself, you got to have this tool. So I'm going to show you about that in a little bit. Yeah, last night I was kind of thinking, like, man, what should my next video be on? Because I had a couple options. So I thought, well, I'll let the people decide. So I threw out a poll on YouTube. They have a new feature. It's kind of like a community thing where you can post pictures or post like a poll like I did, or a short video or something, kind of to promote your channel. I'm not exactly sure what the intent is, but I'm trying to use it a little bit. So I thought, what a great idea to ask you guys what you wanted in my next video. So options this time were a new tool. Another option was my Christmas light setup, because that's kind of a big deal for me. And the other one was shout outs to my favorite YouTube channels, which there's a lot of really cool YouTube channels out there that are dealing with tractors and dealing with a lot of the same stuff that I do. So that video is coming eventually, but this time I'm going to show you the tool that you got to have. It's my favorite new tool. You got to get this one. Alright, so this is the tool I'm talking about. This is the Knipex pliers. Okay? Now, I've heard it pronounced a couple different ways, Knipex and Knipex, but even the people who work for the company haven't figured it out, because I've seen them pronounce it Knipex and I've also seen them pronounce it Knipex. So, however you want to pronounce it, you can have a big debate about that if you want. This is the packaging that it came in when I picked this up. Okay, now this is not a cheap pair of pliers. This pair of pliers is almost $50 just for this one pair of pliers, and I've got 3 pairs, and altogether I think they were about $100 to have all 3 of these. I would suggest not getting this little one, because it's just kind of cute and you don't really use it. That's all it is just kind of small. I've never used it for anything practical. I suppose maybe if you're doing small intricate things it might come in handy, but I really use this one a lot, and this one periodically. So especially if I'm having to need a grip on 2 different things I can turn at the same time, I'll use both of them. However, what I like about them is they've really replaced my adjustable wrenches. I never use my adjustable wrenches anymore because I have these Knipex pliers, and they're absolutely phenomenal. They have a really cool hinge system that you can see as I move the plier back and forth, and it adjusts really easily. There's a little button here. If I take my glove off, you can see the button up there. You push the button and it will open to 1 3/4 inches. Okay, 1 3/4 inches. Now, if we open this adjustable wrench all the way, and this is, I think this is the largest one that I have. And here's a tape measure. If we open that wrench all the way, we have 1 3/8 inches. All right, so not even close to what this Knipex pliers gets. 1 3/4 inches, in fact just over 1 3/4 inches, which is really handy when you need a multi-purpose tool when you're out on your tractor and something needs to be adjusted, and you can use this for a multitude of different purposes. So I'm going to show you a couple things that I use it for. Alright, I own a tractor, and I'm guessing that a lot of you, if you watch my channel, you either own a tractor or maybe you know somebody that does, or you just enjoy mechanical kind of work, get yourself a pair of these pliers. They're just so versatile. I can get into here and I can adjust my turnbuckles without a problem. I can turn anything that comes loose, and it's just a matter of a quick adjustment, and I can adjust that to whatever I want, and I can fix or tighten anything on the tractor. Hydraulic hoses, any of the nuts and bolts that come loose on the frame, or any of the implements that I have, all of the fittings that are up around the hydraulic cylinders, just about anything and everything I can tighten or loosen with this pair of pliers. And not only can I really use them, but they put so much force on it. It's like a 10-to-1 ratio. As much as you can squeeze with your hand, you multiply that by 10 times, and that is the force that these pliers can put on a nut or bolt. So it's just a really good tool. I'm not being sponsored by Knipex in any way. I saw this tool on another YouTube channel, and I thought, you know what, that the person that I was watching, I noticed, really used that tool often. So I went out and I got myself a set of them, and boy, do I really like it. So if you're looking for something for Christmas, you got to buy yourself, right? Go out and get yourself a pair of these Knipex pliers. You can purchase them on Amazon, and my store called Menards. Menards is kind of around the Midwest a little bit. They carry them, so I don't know what other stores do carry them, but definitely worth your while to get a pair of those. Another thing I want to show you. Let's see, I'm going to set you guys up here. Okay, before I started this video, I mangled this little bracket on purpose and put a couple bends in it. For one reason only, is to show you how nice it is to be able to use a pair of pliers, and without hardly any force, you can straighten that bend out really, really, really nice and make it almost look like new. So if you're that guy that does a lot of maybe metal or steel flashing on houses, or you're in the sheet metal business or something, I don't know if you're in the sheet metal business, you probably have better tools just to serve that purpose, but easily takes a bend out of something you need and puts a ton of force on it. So it's just a really good all-purpose tool to have. Knipex makes a whole line of different stuff, so check it out. They're a really good tool. It's made in Germany, so German stuff is really, really well made. I really think you'll be happy with something like this. Well, alright, that's all I got for you guys. You wanted my favorite must-have tool review. This is a must-have. I couldn't, I wouldn't want to live without this thing now that I've got a set of these pliers. Like I said, the 10-inch and the 7-inch you'll use a lot more often than this. I think this is a little 5-inch pair of pliers. Don't waste your money on these. Get yourself, maybe just get yourself two pairs of 10-inch pliers, or 7s, whatever you want, whatever floats your boat. So that's it, guys. God bless. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and keep on tractoring.